Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Letitia Campbell, your number one email marketing strategist. And what I'm doing today is I am doing a mini recap to my client spotlight show that I did and broadcast. We just ended it about maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. I had one of my clients, Toya Glenn, on and her business partner, Kia, on, and it was an amazing show. If y'all missed it, head on over and check out the replay. But I want to recap on my takeaway and my thoughts on the show. And I want to also discuss some posts that I've been posting today that's going to really help some of you guys put your businesses to perspective. So as you guys know, I have a show called Email Marketing Trends and Conversations where I talk about trends that are going on with building an email list. I talk about the do's and don'ts of email marketing. I talk about how email marketing can actually help you generate more sales way better than a website can, right? And I've been talking for years about building an email list, and some of y'all are starting to wake up. Some of y'all starting to wake up since Monday has happened, and we were in that outage, or you were in that outage, because I wasn't in no outage, honey, because mamas was still making money, even though Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp wasn't working. But anyway, so today I did my client spotlight show. Again, I have my client Toya on, and she's part of this amazing, highly successful production company where she helps produce shows, virtual shows, live shows, and things like that. And I'm going to be doing some collabs with her later on next year on an event that I have personally coming up that I want to do. But these ladies that showed up on the show today, they touched on some amazing points. Like, I have literally done tons of notes of things that they mentioned on the show. They dropped some amazing bombs. If you happen to miss that episode, I don't want to give away too much because I want y'all to go back and I want y'all to head on over and I want y'all to watch the replay. But another thing I want to talk about is I made some posts today, and I want to pull them up on my screen so that you guys see it. And I want to sort of, hey, Trees, how are you, love? And guys, if you're on here, please share this out. If you're watching this on my YouTube, subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss a video from me. So, as I just said, I want to bring up some posts I made today because I want to elaborate because since Monday, I've seen a lot of foolishness going on in this social media space, right? On this internet space. And I want to talk about it because I know if you're an entrepreneur like me, you value your time, you know your worth, okay? You value your intellectual property, right? If that's you, typing me in the chat. Hey, Daryl, how are you, sis? You value all these things, but there's sometimes you come across individuals that are not on your level. Come on, y'all. Y'all better give me a hands raised emoji. Sometimes you come around people, individuals who are not on your level. And it's not a bad thing to see yourself as this powerful woman. It's not bad to see yourself as somebody who knows their worth and knows the grind and the passion and the sweat and the tears that you put into your business. And then all of a sudden, you see people skipping up in your inbox or in your email who are not on your level. No shade, all tea. So I want to show a post here that I made today. Let me just move this around here. Today I post this post here. I said PSA, which means public service announcement. If you're not willing to pay for a strategy session, do not inbox me asking if we can chat, right? And we can chat about your email marketing strategy. I'm not going to sit with you for free and give away my intellectual property. Come on now. Hashtag the devil is a liar. Email marketing. Hashtag email. Girl, listen. Like I said earlier, since what has transpired on Monday, there be some people try me. Like, for real. Like, how many of you guys have people try you? Like, sort of like say, let me go over there and see is she going to give me a bone that I don't have to pay for. Let me go over there and see if she's going to give me her time for free or give me her time for a hookup, right? Let me me. Daryl said, yes, 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 that's me. Teresa said, LOL, yes. Like, you have people that are going to try you. And what really gets me like bothered, I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I have a very successful business. The late, Daryl she's on here. She has a very successful business. Teresa has a very successful business. We paid thousands of dollars to know what we know. But on top of that, we went through the grind to get where we are at today, right? So when we get like messages or emails of people who wants to pick our brains or uh, 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 sit down and have a conversation before they're ready to move forward, that's not it. It's not it. It's not right. And in my personal opinion, it's the quickest way to get you cussed out, especially. I mean, it is. It is somewhat because honestly, you get sick and tired of the sick and tired, and you're like, girl, just stop, right? I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want nothing to do. So I'm just gonna put this up again, this post that I made today. So I wanted to elaborate on, as I said, if you're not willing to pay for a strategy session, do not inbox me asking me if you can chat about your email marketing strategy. And the reason why I say that is this: I've been telling y'all for years, you need to start to build up an email list. And I want to ask y'all a question. Why is it that you're waiting for something bad to happen? You always wait for something bad to happen before you wake up. Why are you always waiting for something bad to happen for you to get woke? Because you've been sleeping all this time. All this time you've been sleeping, you've been taking naps, you've been taking vacations, you've been doing all these things, sleeping on email marketing. And why is it now each time something bad happens, now you want to get woke? Why is that, ladies? Tell me in the comments, y'all. Why does that? If that's not you, then tell me, why do some people do that? Because I don't. I'm always woke. Because at the end of the day, being the fact that I have 5 children, yes, 5 children, y'all, I cannot afford to have my money stop flowing in. I cannot afford to not be able to connect with my clients and deliver what it is I have to deliver to them. I cannot afford that. Right? And some of you guys are putting too much on the line and putting all of your faith and all of everything onto one platform. I'm not talking about, I take all these platforms and I bring them all together. They're basically all the same to me. Facebook is the same, Instagram's the same, YouTube's the same. All these are under this one big umbrella of that. If all of these just goes away tomorrow, what's going to happen? If you were to right now say, you know what, I'm not messing with Facebook no more, I'm not messing with YouTube no more, I'm not messing with Instagram, I'm going to go over to LinkedIn. How are your audience going to know that you went over there? I'm waiting. How are they going to know that you packed up and moved? How are they going to know that your account got shut down? Like, for example, this is influencer that I follow, and for some reason, Instagram literally just shut down her account, like literally deactivated it. And she said it's going to take her years. Somebody type in hashtag years in the comments. It's going to take her years to get back the almost 1 million followers that she had. Teresa said, my grandparents always taught us to always stay prepared. Always stay prepared. Always stay prepared for the unexpected. Always stay prepared for the unexpected. So another post that I made today was, you don't want God to drag his feet. Like, for those of y'all out there, you're always praying, you're always meditating. You're like, listen, God, don't drag your feet. I want my blessings now. I want my blessings today. But on the other side of this, you are dragging yours. So you don't want God to drag his feet. You want your blessings right now. You want your abundance right now. You want to make more money right now in your business. But you're dragging yours. You're dragging yours. So you need to do something different. If you took more action, right? Instead of just sitting in prayer, how about you pray and take action too? Hey, Katrina. Because I told you guys earlier, the people that you are reading about in the Bible, The ones that sit down and they pray, right? They're praying, but they're also making moves too at the same time. They didn't just sit in prayer. Faith without works is dead. So when I make this point of, you don't want God to drag his feet, you don't want God to push you aside, you don't want God to forget about you, but you're staying still dragging your feet every day. That don't make no sense. Yes, yes. Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. It's like you can't expect something. I tell my clients this all the time. I have some clients that say, "Hey coach, I have a group and my group is not, it's not popping. It's not engaging. They're not commenting. They're not liking." I said, "Are you giving? You can't get what you don't give. You can't." I want y'all to put this in the chat right now. You can't get what you don't give. If you want more engagement, you need to get out there and give more engagement. If you want more likes and comments, you need to get out there and likes and comments. And maybe more importantly, guys, with likes and comments, maybe you're focusing on the wrong things. Really, you need to start looking at your profits. Because a lot of times, some of y'all waking up every morning and saying, "Oh, what am I going to talk about on my live? What am I going to post about today? What am I going to comment about today? What am I going to tweet on today?" And less about how much money you're going to make today. All right. So here's my other post. When you waste time dragging your feet, that time is gone forever. So for those of you who are foot draggers, and then you all of a sudden you come around to say, "Well, hey, I'm ready now." That time is gone. Sis, I'm in the fourth quarter. You talking about a third quarter conversation, and I'm in the fourth quarter. I had to tell somebody to refresh my memory because sis, I'm girl, you're not on my level. I'm on a different level right now. You talking about something I talked about in the second quarter, third quarter. It's like night and day for me. Fourth quarter, the third quarter, fourth quarter is absolutely like night and freaking day for me. Okay? I look at the now and the future. I don't look at what happened in the past. I don't stay stuck in there. Right? Yes, yes. You can't get what you don't give. That's true. You can't get what you don't give. If you want more people to support you, you need to get out there and create a list of your Dream 100 and start supporting some people at the same time. Right? If you want people to like you and love you and support you, hello, you need to bring people on your platform. And that's another thing I don't like about some of you coaches. You're charging all this money for your do-it-yourself program, okay? But you won't even let your clients on your shows with you. You talk about how much people you help and how much people you impact, but I don't see anybody sitting next to you or on a screen next to you on your show. What's up with that? I don't understand. Okay, we move on. I'll let y'all think about that. Yes. So, let me go back to this. When you waste time dragging your feet, that time is gone forever. So this part here is so important to me, is because we sometimes think that we have all the time in the world. Just literally a second ago, it was January 1st of 2021. We're in October now. Does any of y'all feel, type in me in the comments if you feel this way. Like, do you feel that this week has gone by so fast? I mean, this year, do you feel like this year has gone by so fast? So I know I feel that way. It has gone by so fast. And for those of you who are foot draggers, it has gone by even faster. Okay? Just a second ago, it was January 1st of 2021. So that time is gone forever. All these months that you could have made money, all these months you could have built your email list, all these months when you were going live on YouTube and talking about this and that and going live on Facebook, and you could have dropped the link for somebody to join your list, and you could have closed this month. You could have got them in January and closed them in October. That time is gone. You're going to never, ever, ever get that back. Come on now. You ain't going to get it back. So we need to stop wasting time going forward. We need to start creating income producing activities every day. We need to start saying, let me look at what I'm doing and see if it's actually going somewhere. All these shows am I doing? Good night, love. All these shows that I'm doing, all these posts that I'm doing, is the people who are looking at this and loving it, are they getting on my email list? Okay. Am I loud, y'all? Let me know if I'm loud. Okay. This next post I made today was revelation. I have a revelation today. I really did. Um, because someone told me in the comments, they was like, okay, I can't afford your program right now. I'll just keep watching until it goes on sale. Okay. So my revelation is if you own a business or brand and you wait for things to go on sale, people will do the same thing to you. I'll repeat that again. If you own a business or brand and you wait for things to go on sale, people will do the same thing for you. So you're sitting there waiting for something to have a discount or a weekend clearance opportunity. When you get clients and customers, they're going to do the same thing to you. They're going to wait. They're not going to take action until either you offer it on sale or if you give it away for free. I have a message for all of y'all. Raise your prices. Raise them. And I'll be honest, this is why I have an amazing team. Because Therese, she's on here, she'll tell you. I sit down and I said, Therese, this is how much I'm charging. And Therese says, girl, I think it should be this much. Even when I have a thought in my mind of lowering the price or making the price affordable, no, because the work that, see, people, one thing about, because I have a service-based business, right? And this day and age, some people don't appreciate women like me and individuals like you guys who are watching this, who also offers service-based businesses. They don't really appreciate the work that you do. Some people don't. They pay you when they feel like paying you. They ghost you when it's their time to pay. And yes, granted, there's some people that will do what it is they have to do to make it happen. But over this weekend, I'm gonna have a hard conversation with God, and just to make sure that listen, I'm gonna have to make some hard decisions come Monday, because at the end of the day, people need to start respecting our art. People need to start respecting what we do as service providers. Because let me tell you, that person who's literally not paying on time with you or ghosting you, what have you, trust and believe. If a person launched the same thing that you have right now, that don't look like you, that looks like this, not like this, they're going to make sure they have all their coins together and pay them in full. But they're going to ask you for a payment plan. I'm just being honest. So instead of you trying to make things affordable, right? Start pricing things the way you're supposed to price them. Because I guarantee that same person who's asking you for a discount or asking you for a payment plan option, they're going to go over to person who looks like this and pay them in full. Pay them in full and pay them also on time. Period. Right. It's the same that Therese, you made this point to me last week. You said, they're gonna make sure to keep their cell phone on. Why can't they make sure to pay you like they're supposed to pay you? But it goes to show everything comes in full circle. If you own a business or brand and you wait for things to go on sale, people will do the same thing for you. And I know what some of y'all are going to say. Some of y'all are going to be like, well, some people are falling on hard times. Some people are this and some people are that. People have been falling on hard times for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Okay, we need to stop just taking people's excuses as excuses, because if we're going to do that, then we're going to just keep taking excuses. And at the end of the day, you can't take excuses to your landlord. You can't take excuses to your mortgage company. You can't take excuses to a point that Therese made, your cell phone bill. After a certain time, no matter how many times you call, no matter how many times you push back your payment, you will wake up one morning and your cell phone and internet will be off. And they're going to wait till you pay your full balance. These that nowadays, let me know, ladies, if I'm right or wrong. Katrina, am I right or wrong? Nowadays, if these people cut your cell phone off or your lights off, they're gonna want a full payment from you before they turn your services back on. Am I right or am I right? And that's the thing, y'all. I just want y'all to do better. I want y'all to really say to yourself, I'm not living in lack. And I'm not going to be around people who are living in lack. Because else we're going to continuously live in lack. And on my show that I did earlier today with my client Toya, her business partner said something so true. She said, I only work with clients. I'll repeat this again. She says, her name is Kia. She says, Kia said, I only work with clients who can pay me thousands and thousands of dollars. I only work with clients who could pay me thousands and thousands of dollars. Somebody type in hashtag only. I only work with clients who could pay me thousands and thousands of dollars. So what does that say? That's her saying, God, I'm going to work with the cup of water that you gave me that is already full. Because my thousands and thousands of clients, my clients who could pay me thousands and thousands of dollars, they're already in this cup. So I'm going to drink it. I'm going to take it in. I'm going to receive it. My God. Did that touch in here, y'all? I only. Some of y'all need to start saying that to yourself. I only work with clients who could pay me in full. Period. When she said that to me, I said, you know what? I'm taking off my payment plan options. Because I only work with clients who could pay me in full. You know what? I'm drawing a line in my sand because I only want clients who want to take action, who wants to change, who wants to work towards creating generational wealth so they could do what? Build to billions. You know what? I'm only going to work with people who, if they want to have a chat with me, they're going to go to my consultation link and book a paid discovery call with me. I only work with clients who know that they need to put 100% skin in the game. You can't have one foot in, you can't have one foot out. Because Letitia, you didn't do that yourself. When I first worked with one of my first high ticket coaches, her price was $15,000. Somebody type in the word $15,000 in the chat right now. And I paid her every penny of it. Because that person only, she said, girl, I work with you privately. She was willing to work with me one-on-one. Because when I first started to hire a coach, I had a coach before, but once I got done with her and I said, you know what, I need to work with somebody that I can work with one-on-one. I want to see them every week. I want to talk to them. I want to interact with them. I want to get access to their team. And this person's 6-month coaching package was $15,000. She drew that line in the sand and she said, you know what? I'm only going to work with clients. If a client wants to get access to me and mine, which is her team, 15K. And 15K is in full because she was not building a business where she was chasing dollars. Well, that's another thing sometimes people don't understand. It's a lot of work trying to chase payments from people. It just is. And granted, there are some times where there's some exceptions, but if you take that from everybody, where are you going to be this time next year? Right? Hey, Diane, how are you? Katrina says, I'm putting that on my whiteboard. Do it, mama. Yes, 15,000. And I learned a lot. Guys, listen, that's 15,000 is such a small amount of money to invest. I know some of y'all look at 15,000, you're like, ooh, that 15,000 is like $15. It really, really is. When you look at the billionaires out there in this world, $15,000 on coaching is nothing. Y'all cry over that. And that's literally something that people know that, oh, they're going to look at that like, oh, that's it. That person didn't charge that much then. Because y'all think building a business is like, you believe that term like, oh, yeah, build a business at no cost. Build a business, buy this kit for $99. Yeah, build this website for $45 a month. Right? Y'all on that level. Okay. 50K is not a lot of money, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. It's not. If you look at it that way, then you're never going to make that much. You're not going to make that much. You're not going to receive that much from somebody else. You're just not. Just not. Some of y'all need to start to say, oh, that's it? Ooh. Oh, that car is only $25,000? That's it? That house is only $500,000? Oh, that's it? That's some of y'all like, ooh, that's a ooh. Ooh, y'all do this face like, ooh, like something stank. Ooh. I never forget. I'm not gonna say this person's name. But one year my husband and I were taking a ride at a music park. And when we got there, we was with another family. And so when we got there, the person said it's $20 to get on the ride. And my husband was like, oh, no problem, $20, that's it. Because that we was down south somewhere. So we know in New York it'll be like way more than that. So that's $20. The person next to us was like, $20. Still to this day, I'll never forget that man. Never. I said, God, come hell or high water, I'm never going to be like that. I'm never going to. $20. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, girl. Yes. Who had time to chase outstanding money? That's right. Go ahead, Miss Robin. Yes. Oh, Miss Robin, I gotta inbox you, Mama. I gotta inbox you, honey. That is real. Nobody got time for it. We got so much things we have to do. Why are you wasting time, y'all? So listen, when I say what I say, sometimes it's to really help you guys, because how many of you guys have gotten help from the things that I was mentioning today, from the things that I mentioned on this conversation? Because we have to have another perspective on money. Every morning I say this mantra, and I say that money works for me. I don't work for money. I want y'all to put that in the chat right now. Money works for me. I don't work for money. Some of us are building a business where we're working for dollars, where we're working for cents, where we're working for money, working for money. Instead, we need to let money work for us. We need to put it out there into the world and say, listen, I have the money. Let me put it out there so it can start doing what it needs to do and work for me. Right? Come on, Robin. Robin said, when my mindset changed around money, it started flowing at me. Absolutely. It was definitely that way for me. And realizing that when you lose money, it's not really a loss. It's not really a loss. When you're an entrepreneur like myself, like Robin and I both have extremely successful businesses. I'm the number one email marketing strategist. I have the best agency on the internet for those of you who need done for you services so you can grow your email list and build your social influence. Robin has an amazing company. She's an NLP expert. There's a lot of little girls out here that know NLP, but Miss Robin knows NLP, honey. Okay, she has her own practice. Her and I don't look at money. We throw money out there. and we don't see a return, we don't look at it as a loss. We look at it as this is an experience that I learned because money is working for me. I don't work for money. And I want my children to have the same thought process as me. Girl, don't you go out there and chase money, because when you do what you have to do, when you get out there and put in the grind and put in the work, money is going to start to chase you. There's going to be opportunities that's going to, and guys, if you haven't shared this out, share this out. There's going to be opportunities that's going to come up. Hey, Dimebag, how are you? Dimebag, he collects coins, honey. Y'all need to check out Dimebag's channel. He collects rare coins, honey. So you got to be around people who got money on access, right? Money works for me. I don't work for money. Hey, how are you, Joey? Am I saying your name right, Joey? She said, money works for me. I don't work for money. That's right. Definitely need that type of mindset. You do. You have it all. But Katrina, you have that already. You have that already. You just need to drink it. It's the joy. Thank you, Joy. It's the example I made this morning about prayer. How many of y'all pray every day? Right? If you don't pray every day, that's fine. God knows your heart. It's like prayer. It's like someone told me a couple of days ago, they said, Letitia, I want to join your Done For You services program, but I need to pray on it. Right? Let me tell you about prayer. Every famous person in the Bible, they prayed, but they took action. They didn't just sit in prayer. Some of y'all praying, and some of y'all are thirsty for something, and God has already given you something to drink to quench your thirst. So I'm gonna just give you an example. So you're praying for strength, you're praying for more money, you're praying for more abundance, you're praying for more success. And while you're praying and praying and praying and praying and praying, you got your hands up or your hands crossed. You don't understand that God has already done this for you. God has already given you, from the day you was born, a full cup. He's already given you strength. He's already given you wealth. He's already given you abundance. He's already given you that action taking spirit. He's already given you that beast mode spirit. He's already given you a full cup. It's not that Mark and Jeff Bezos were born with a full cup and you were born with the empty cup. Everyone is born with a full cup. Instead, they drank from the cup and you decide to sit back and pray for more water because you didn't see the water that was already in your cup. I'm going to say this again. Come on, let me get an amen on that. You're not seeing the water that's already in your cup. So God is looking at you while you're sitting there praying, while you're sitting there fasting, while you're sitting there giving extra tithe and offering, honey. God is already saying, why are you praying for me to fill your cup and I've already filled it? You need to just drink it. So instead of you praying for God to fill that cup, you say, God, help me to tap into it. Help me to tap into all of it. Help me to stay focused on drinking the water that you've already given me. Because for some odd reason, God, I'm not seeing it. So please help me to stay in alignment. Maybe I need to get negative people out of my life. Maybe I need to change my mindset on the money that you are flowing into me. Maybe I need to stop being worried and complaining. Maybe I need to, just maybe, girl, maybe it's you. Thank y'all for the hearts. Mm, mm. Dimeback said, beautiful, intelligent women are more rare. Amen. Amen. Robin said, when you have the chance, when you have to chase money, you take on things that don't always align with your values, which means you never feel like it flows to you easily, right? And effortlessly. So, right. See, I already got it. People be like, girl, listen. I don't pray for nothing that I already got. I just pray for God to, Lord, just let me just tap into it. Let me just tap into it. My favorite story is in the Bible is the guy who had the talents. Two used his theirs, and the last one buried his. Ooh, Lord! Oh my God! Oh my God, Trees. You just brought a thought in my mind. I want to play something. I want to play something. Oh, oh. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Because it's really about awareness and it's about alignment. It really, really is. I gotta pull up this video. I just have to. I just have to pull up this video. And I'm pretty sure that now that I'm on here, I'm probably not gonna find it. But it's okay. But yeah, you guys, you already have everything that you're praying to God for. Vibrationally. And now all right. I don't think this is the video I want to play. Oh, I want to play this. Hold on one second. And guys, if you haven't shared this out, please make sure that you share this out. And some of y'all need to just throw your fears out there, right? I tell my children this all the time, especially my boys and my girls. You have to throw your fear out there because everything that you're fearful about comes from something. So not only you have to throw it out there, when it comes to you throwing it out there, what's going to happen is you're going to start to come up with reasons why the thing that you're so scared of is so silly to be scared of in the first place. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Whenever I need to find something I want to show y'all that I can't look, that I need to find, some reason I can't find it. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Actually, let me go here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on a super quick. Yes, seek it. Yeah, girl. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. So I'm not gonna give up. Joyce says, seek and you will find. Like, I have to find this to show you guys. So if y'all could be patient for a little bit longer, I'm going to grab this thing and I'm going to find it. I should have just pinned it when I first heard it. Oh, I just had it. Damn, where'd it go? Yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure there's no music on this. I'm so mad because it has music to it, and I don't want Instagram to shut me down. Damn it. It's all right, y'all. It has music. I'm going to put it as a link in the comments when I'm done with this live. But like I was saying, guys, you got to throw that fear out there, and that way you could address what it is that you are fearful for. And you know, another thing that I was thinking, ladies, is that I'm supposed to feel fear, right? I'm supposed to feel fear. It's like while I was washing dishes the other day, and I was thinking about this new done for you services program that I just launched. Is my done for you service program is called now Email Marketing Business in a Box. It's a program where we do everyone's email marketing and social media all done for them. This program is for entrepreneurs who don't have time to send emails every day. This program is for entrepreneurs who not only don't have time to to send emails every day, you are not a copywriter. You're not a wordsmith. You don't want to sit there and think about great copy and great subject line and all these things. Like, you want someone else to take care of that. Also, part of my email marketing business in a box program, we do your social media. We do your social media content, your graphics, your copy, your hashtag research, your competitors research, your content calendar. We schedule. We also engage with your comments and get you even more comments and get you even more likes and make you as the brand authority in your industry. Because the reason why I launched this is because so many of you guys were asking me, y'all, like, Letitia, um, I like what you post on social media. I said, I don't post on social media. I have a team that does it. I have clients who came to me and say, well, I work with this social media coach. What do you think? I said, I don't think anything, because I think hiring a social media coach is stupid. No shade, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not going to hire, I'm not going to take a class to teach me something that I don't want to do. And if I did have time, that I don't have time to do. I think for me, and again, this is no shade to those of you who do purchase social media courses. I think it's dumb. I'm sorry. Okay? All the billionaires that I follow, all the millionaires that I follow, they don't post content on their social media. They have a team of people that are doing it. I was listening to Grant Cardone today, and he said it himself. He says, I don't know what goes on my Instagram. All I know is I have 9 million followers on Instagram. I was like, you know what? I'm moving in the right direction. So when people ask me about, oh, Letitia, I saw your post you posted on Instagram. I don't know what goes on over there because I don't post on there. All those likes and all those, the engagement, all that stuff, my team takes care of. I don't have no time to be sitting there. I'm when they're doing their thing, I'm picking my kids up from school. I'm making cooking dinner. I'm hanging out with my husband. Because I just think it's dumb. I'm not sitting in nobody's social media marketing class to learn how to make reels and stories and shit like that. I'm going to hire somebody that knows how to do it so I don't have to do it. Or else I'm lying when I say I'm an entrepreneur. I'm lying. You're not like, all y'all out here saying I'm a CEO. Y'all out here, some of y'all, I'm a CEO and founder. CEO and founder of what? You're a small business who does all your tasks are done by you. You're not an entrepreneur. You're a small business. That's all you're a small business. Okay? Because if somebody was to pull the curtain, it's almost like the Wizard of Oz movie when Dorothy dog went behind the curtain and they saw that there's an old man sitting there handling all the machines behind the curtain. And all this time she thought it was some god or something talking to her. Yeah. She has no clue unless I say something, right? Teresa's right. I have no clue. Half the time when we get a comment that I need to follow up with, or Teresa saw a inbox message the other day, and she was like, "Coach, you need to go look at this." I didn't see that inbox message till she told me about it. Because to be honest, guys, if you're going to build a business, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need to hire people who have a zone of genius that you don't have. And I know all of you on the sound of my voice who's on here, none of y'all are social media experts, and none of y'all, I mean, managers, because nobody's a social media expert. If you don't own the platform that you're coaching about, you're not an expert. Period. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. You can't teach me about something that you don't own. You don't own Facebook. You don't own Instagram. Don't talk to me about no tips about algorithms and all these things. You don't own the shit that you're talking about. So I don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna roll out my credit card. Find something else to teach. Because to be quite honest, all those social media experts out there, when Instagram and Facebook shut down, they were like, don't ask me about ads. I don't do my ads. My team does. Okay? I have a whole agency of 20 over 20 plus people who are they have a lane that they know how to perfect, and I let them do their work. And I'd be quite honest, I'm not even gonna lie. It took me a long time to relinquish power. Because me being a true Capricorn, we like our hands on everything, and we do have huge issues with trusting people because our business is our baby. My business is my baby, right? What I do now is going to feed my children's children, right? So it took me some time to say, you know what, Therese, we're going to just, I'm just not gonna go over there and look. Therese was probably laughing right now. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do, and I'm gonna work on something else. I'm gonna find something else to do, right? And now, me not having to worry about my email marketing, me not having to worry about my social media, is literally making me focus on bigger projects, making me focus on being more the face of my brand. I have so much things I'm going to be launching next year that I wouldn't be able to launch if I was posting every day, if I was commenting every day, if I was doing all those things every day. I do very minimal stuff on the front end because really what's on the back end that really is going to, it really matters in your business. So when I thought of my email marketing business in a box program, it's 100% meant for women like me who either don't have time to do all this stuff, and also women who don't feel like doing all this stuff. It's for women who are following the Grant Cardones, who are following all the millionaires and billionaires out there and actually picking up what they're putting down and really saying, wait a minute, if they're not doing this in their business, why am I doing it? If they're not posting, if they're not sending out emails, if they're not following, why am I doing it? I mean, I'm just saying, if it has to make sense, guys, it just has to make sense because time is our most precious blessing. As you know, time is our most precious tool. That if we're not maximizing our time, you're never going to get that back. There's no redos, right? There's no redos at all to this. It's no in like real business, guys. Is no such thing as or. I can pay a team to do this, or I can do it myself. It's really about I need this done. I need somebody to post for me on my social media. I need somebody to create my content on social media. I need somebody to send the emails for me. I need somebody to create a funnel for me. Now, whom do I need to find to do that for me? Right? So listen, guys, that's all I have to say to y'all. I mean, I just wanted to come on here and do this recap and really like get you guys into the perspective of what it means to be an entrepreneur. What does it look like? What are you willing to change within yourself so that money can chase you? What are you willing to change within yourself that you're going to allow money to work for you? Because me hiring a team is allowing my money to work for me, not me work for money. Okay. So thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all. So next week, I'm going to be doing my email marketing trends and conversation show. One of the big ideas I had, and I want you guys' feedback on this. I was thinking of coming on, even though I talk a lot about email marketing and all these things. One of the things I was thinking about doing is, you're welcome, Joy. Nice to meet you. I was thinking about really coming on and talking to you guys about some business mindset stuff. Now, listen, I'm not a mindset coach. I'm not a life coach, but all I like to talk about is my experience as a black woman with 5 kids, as a black woman who has now been married for 20 years. Come next April, my perspective on mindset, because I really feel that there is a huge lack because of everything that has went on and transpired last year. I see a lot of women, especially Black women, making a lot of excuses, um, not getting focused, spending more money over here instead of over here, um, just doing a lot of stuff, but not doing what matters. And I think I need to discuss that because a lot of times, and this is like one of my biggest pet peeves when people say, Coach, you make this look so easy. No, I don't. I just take me out of it. I take me out of my business operations. I take me out of all this. Because at the end of the day, if this is not where my focus needs to be, I need to get somebody else here so that I can be over here. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because you can't do everything, sis. I know you think you're Wonder Woman. I know that you may have a coach that tells you you can be a profitable solopreneur. You can't do everything. Trust me, I'm a mother of 5 children. Okay. Is this Donna? Hey, Donna. Oh my God. Donna, I think Donna, my client. There's a lot of Donnas out there. Girl, what you doing on your daughter's account, honey? What? You are so funny, girl. You are so funny. There's another video I want to play. Donna! Girl, when you logged into your daughter's account, honey, maybe she was the last person logged in. Maybe she was the last person logged into your computer, girl. Yeah, I want to play this video, guys. Y'all mind? Let me take off my lapel mic. Donna! Oh, you working on her stuff? All right now. You go ahead, ma. She is beautiful, girl. I'm like, who is that? Yeah, she is gorgeous, honey. I'm pretty sure you got a machete and a pistol, honey, because she is beautiful. Mm-hmm. I know you got 2 machetes, a pistol, right? And a taser. Girl, because I know I would have one. Shoot, I have 3 daughters. Look, y'all pray for me. Y'all may see me on the news somewhere. Somebody mess with my babies. I don't mess with my babies. All right, I want to play this real quick if y'all don't mind before I leave here. Doesn't have no music in it, I hope. And Treese, let me know if you can hear it, love.
Okay, so I've been listening to you for a long time, and I've been doing this work, and I moved out to Los Angeles because I wanted to be rich and famous, like everybody that comes here. And I wanted to work in the entertainment business, and I wanted to be. I moved down because I wanted to be happy. Yeah, I know, right? And yet everybody thinks that the rich and famous will make them happy. Exactly, right. Yes? No. No, I found out that quickly that I was doing it because I wanted people to love me. I wanted all the people that made fun of me, I wanted them to say, oh, he's famous now and love me. So I figured that out. And I've got a little bit of a story to get to my question. I'll make it as short as I can.
Therese, you can hear it?
I came
Thumbs
out
up.
there to do that, and then I quickly got sick. I became HIV positive. And I thought, well, that sucks. I came out here to fulfill my dreams, and now I'm going to die. So my life took a completely different direction, and I started seeking how to stay alive and how to heal. What happened is I started working with healers, one after another, and every time I would meet a healer, they would tell me, you're a healer. And I didn't know what that meant. How can you just say that I am something that I've never been educated in or anything? So I started studying with healers and such. And then the third person I met told me that when she was doing an atonement on me, she was a Reiki master. She started an atonement on me. An atonement, for anybody who doesn't know what it is, it kind of opens you up so that you can do healing. Just telling the story, I'm having pain in my back, which is really wild. She told me, you don't need to do this because you were a master healer in a previous life. I thought, well, that's strange. She said, all you need to do is just remember. So I started doing that. And what happened as a result was I've been having success as a healer. So my question is, what's the difference? It's like I came out here with wants and desires of being an executive producer. And what happened is I found a career, or it's not even a career, but What's the difference between what our wants and desires are and maybe what our purpose is or what our destiny is? Is our wants and desires and purpose and destiny connected? And where do our wants and desires come from?
Well, we like to be deliberate as we talk around the subject of destiny, because destiny implies that there's been a predecision that you are destined to discover, and that unless you do that, then something's wrong. Right. And that leaves out the whole freedom of creation that you were all born to experience. Really, if there was a destiny already discovered and decided, you wouldn't come forth to explore for more.
Right.
That would be like all that you've lived before had brought you to this knowing, and now it's important to go back and do specifically such and such. It's like it's being decided from a different perspective than you here in this physical body, and that is not the way that it is.
Exactly.
But the reason that so many people come across the idea or concept of destiny is because you are, all of you, inextricably tied to your inner being. In other words, your inner being stands as the culmination of all that you are. And that calling can feel like destiny. It's your inner being having listened to everything that you've lived and now knowing unequivocally what it was standing in your vortex, knowing who you now really are vibrationally, and now calling the rest of you to that, because that's where the satisfaction is in closing that gap, to have identified that you want it, to have lined up your energy so that you're in sync with it, and now to realize it fully in this physical expression. So everyone who comes into physical form has all of these capabilities to understand who they are, to feel the resonance of that broader intention, right, and to fulfill alignment with that broader intention. It seemed like we were playing with you a little bit, but we really wanted to make an important clarification when you said I wanted to come out to California to become rich and famous. And we said, well, people don't usually say that they want to come out to be happy, and yet that is the reason. There isn't anything that anyone wants, whether it is to be rich and famous or physical objects or piles of money or relationships, nothing. There's nothing that anyone wants for any other reason than that they believe that they will feel better in the having of it. And so you could say in very broad terms that you were called to California because you wanted to find vibrational alignment with who you really are. And what you found was something that surprised you. You found more contrast. Right. And that more contrast caused you to launch more rockets of desire. It caused you to shore up or to frame up or to intensify or to exaggerate your desire. And so it caused you to want to be the creator of your own reality. In other words, think about it. Do you know anyone who learns more the subject than the teacher?
No.
And doesn't it also follow that it would be logical that if there's something that you really want to know, that being the teacher of it would be the next logical step?
Absolutely.
Esther has been coming to some really strong awarenesses recently as she's been observing things going on in the world and up close in her own experience. And there's a human tendency that causes you to try it the sort of physical way first. And then, after a little while, sometimes you realize that there's only one way to really get to where you want to be, and that is to find vibrational alignment with it, which is the perfect definition of what healing is. Right. It's coming into harmony with who you really are, no longer holding yourself apart from who you really are.
So that part is what I really want you guys. Hold on, let me get my mic back on. Y'all can hear me? So that part is where what I really wanted you guys to take away from that video is that alignment. Alignment is everything. Somebody type in the word alignment in the comments. Alignment is everything. Are you aligned? Are you in line with your goals? Are you in line with your day-to-day operations of your business? Are you in line, right? Oh, you did? Wow, Donna. Wow. But you got to ask yourself that. And you guys, listen, it's okay to say you're not in line. It's okay to say, yes, I'm trying to build a six-figure business, but I'm not around anybody or listening to anybody or watching to anybody who is making six figures. You're not in alignment. Yes, I want to dominate I want to be known as the brand authority, the business authority on social media. I want to connect with my audience. I want to convert them. But you're not sending out emails, or you're not posting every day, or you are posting and nobody's seeing your posts and you're wondering why. Why? Is Facebook's fault? Is my coach fault? Is this fault? No, really the fault is that you are coming further away from your alignment instead of more towards your alignment. So when you're in alignment, this is something that I realized for years, is that whenever I was in alignment, I was able to surpass the goal that I made for myself. It's almost like the statement one of my clients said, is that you got to give something for God to blow on. If you're not in alignment, if you're not getting out there and doing enough, doing every single thing that you set yourself to do in your life and in your business, right? If you want things out of life, but you're not in alignment with all those things that you want, it's not going to happen. Somebody type in, it's never going to happen. I don't care how hard you pray for it. This is why, people say, I'm going to pray, I'm going to meditate, and all these things. And when they get out of it, the answer is still no. When God is a God of yes. God is a God of yes. And this is why a lot of y'all who think that you're not worthy, all of y'all who think that you're always going to get broke, all of y'all who think that your business is never going to be profitable, God is saying yes. That is true. I know this is, guys, listen, I know this is like going to shock some of y'all, and some of y'all going to be like, no, that's not true. God doesn't think that. God is going to he's going to be in alignment, whatever it is, right? I'm trying to find another video real quick. He's going to agree with whatever it is that you are. He's going to blow whatever it is that you feel inside. So if you feel sad, if you feel depressed, if you feel like you're not enough, if you feel that you're not worthy, but you're not doing anything to get yourself out of that feeling, you're going to notice that you're going to feel more depressed, more unworthy, more behind. How many of y'all always say, I'm so behind, I'm so behind, I'm so behind? Y'all say that every freaking day, right? Some of y'all show up to class and y'all say, I'm so behind. No, you're not. If you live a life where you always tell yourself, I'm always right where I need to be at the right moment, at the right time, I'm just going to pivot from here, I'm going to go to the next step and the next step and the next step, you're never behind. And probably the reason why you're saying that you're behind is mainly because you are sitting back right now, comparing yourself to everyone else, right? You're comparing yourself to everybody else instead of saying, I'm in total alignment with what I need to do because I follow people who are further ahead of me. I listen to advice of people who know what the hell they're talking about. I'm actually hiring people in my business that know what they're doing because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with email marketing, with social media, with all these things. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You're being honest with yourself. Okay? You're pointing the finger at yourself. Okay? You're pointing the finger at yourself because you know that the success and failure of your business is solely up to you. You know whatever it is in your bank account right now is your fault. It's not your coach's fault. It's not your husband's fault. Okay? Yes, being more aware. I'm glad that you said that, Donna. Being more aware and making the change. So I wanted y'all to listen to another video here. Let me just hold on, y'all. We're gonna get back to that whole alignment thing. We're going to get, and Trees, let me know if you can hear it. We're going to get right back to the whole alignment thing in just a second. Hold on. I know I could bring this in on StreamYard, but I want to do it this way.
One day I made a decision that enough is enough. I'm tired of being average. I'm tired. I'm tired of being good. I'm tired. I want to go to the dealership and buy the best car. I want to move to the nicest neighborhood. I want to fly first class. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Australia. I made a decision. Enough is enough. It's showtime. Will a real Eric Thomas please stand up? Some of you in the room right now, you're giving 60% when you have 120 in you. Why? Because you never made a decision.
Hold on. Will the real Dinah Tyler please stand up? Will the real Therese Westmoreland please stand up? Will the real Katrina Pearson please stand up? Listen, I'm talking to the real you, okay? I'm not talking to the you who is the procrastinator. I'm not talking to the you who is the person living in fear. I'm not talking to the you who is a doubter. I'm talking to the real Dinah Tyler. I'm talking to the real you. Okay, let's keep listening.
Already there. Your problem is this is stuff you don't want to give up the goal. You're talented. You just don't want to give up sleep. Listen to me. Pound for pound. Any agent in the room. Pound for pound. Motivational speaker. Pound for pound. Entrepreneur. Pound for pound. Athlete. Pound for pound. Weightlifter. Pound for pound. Whatever you do, I guarantee you, when you do it, nobody can do it like you do it. The problem is you don't hardly do it. You love sleep too much. You love that alcohol too much. You love that substance too much. You love that vice too much. There's something that you love more than yourself. Than your dreams, than your goals. Watch what happens when you have a goal that only has 2 reasons. See how long that lasts. Watch a goal that has 50 reasons and see how. There's somebody called me the other day on an interview. Stupid question. E.T., what do you feel like on the days that you don't feel like? Ask the question again, please. Well, what do you do on the days that you don't feel like? So I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm way past that. Every day I feel like. Every day I feel like eating. Every day I feel like giving my wife the.
He said every day he feel like eating. Y'all heard that? Listen. Ooh, I gotta keep going.
Every day I feel like driving in a nice car. Every day I feel like flying first class. Every single day of my life I feel.
Listen, how many of y'all who be like, I want to build a successful business, you're not seeing results, and all of a sudden you change your mind and think that you can't build a successful business? Every day you need to feel like eating.
Like giving 100% every single day. Somebody said yesterday, E.T., you gave 120. What you gonna do tomorrow? I said, I don't know. Give 140. I don't know, but I don't have days where I don't feel like it. Why? Because I'm counting on me. My wife's counting on me. I don't have days to waste. No more 50%. No more. No more 70%. No more. I want us at 85 and climbing.
He said 85 and climbing. Listen, guys, this is where I got the Build to Billions movement. It's not about you making billions of dollars. It's about you building towards creating billions of dollars worth of generational wealth. Because if I'm the only person in my family who's working towards billions of dollars and not teaching it down to my children and my children's children, none of this is going to matter. It's building.
I want you at 85 and climbing. If you're at 80, I want you at 90, and I mean moving rapidly.
Moving rapidly.
The universe is not responding to you correctly because your body level sucks. Your spirit sucks. It's defeated. I need you to give me that 120. I need you to give me that everything you do. I need you to start giving me that 120 and everything you do. Bring it all.
I'm going to send it to you,
together.
Katrina.
Bring all the energy, all the passion, bring it all together and dominate.
I'm going to put it in our group chat.
But I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more playing. If you have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying. Get off the phone. Sorry, I'm not available until the end of this year.
Woo!
No, I'm for real. You reached the right number, but you called me at the wrong time.
You reached the right number, but you called it the wrong
I'm
time.
about to get busy now.
Get busy.
Stop being this high school dropout.
Yes.
Stop giving up. Stop sleeping on the street. Stop walking up and down Finkel Avenue like you ain't got nothing. And get your GED. Stop being afraid to take a test.
Some of y'all afraid to take a test. Some of y'all afraid to be tested.
I gotta breathe it. I gotta eat it. I gotta sleep it. And until you get there,
some of y'all afraid to take a test. Some of y'all afraid to be tested. I'm gonna say this again. Some of y'all afraid to take a test. Some of y'all afraid to be tested. In business, when you're trying to build a successful business, baby, you're gonna be tested. Okay, you're going to have clients and customers that's going to throw shame and hate on you. You're going to have haters talk about you. You're going to have family members talk about you. You're going to have people let you down and put you down. All the things are going to happen, but it's a test, baby. Because while they hate on you, they still see you showing up every day. Give them something to hate on.
you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard, and you can have whatever it is you want. When I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0s, 3.0s. They went to the Ivy League high schools, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from. It's about hearts. You come to a place where, being smart ain't enough. You got to have hearts. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. There are a lot of people that are sitting around waiting for something to happen. Now, what you going to do about it?
We're getting out of college and we haven't the faintest idea what we want to do. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Or another person says, well, I'd like to live an out-of-doors life and ride horses. I said, do you want to teach in a riding school? But let's go through with it. What do you want to do? When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid.
I like how you say
better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually you could eventually become a master of it. The only way to become a master of something is to be really with it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. So don't worry too much. Somebody's interested in everything. And anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are. But it's absolutely stupid.
Listen, y'all heard that? He said, whatever you are interested in, somebody else will be.
To spend your time doing things you don't like in order to go on spending things you don't like and doing things you don't like.
Wake up from your dream and make your dream a reality. Wake up. Wake up and understand the significance of the purpose that you have within yourself. Understand that if it's something that you are truly ultimately seeking in your life, then you got to go after it. There are a lot of people that are sitting around waiting for something to happen. Now, what you going to do about it? How are you going to go about doing the things that are necessary to get you where you need to be in your life? Everybody has a dream. But how much are you applying to that dream? How far are you pushing that dream? When are you going to realize that the dream is not going to work by itself? You got to have the ability to rise up and push yourself and believe in yourself and make that dream a reality. What's your why? If I don't give y'all nothing else, you better start that. What's your why? You know why I do what I do and I do it so passionately? Because my grandfather was a high school dropout. My father was a high school dropout. I was a high school dropout. And we about to break the cycle. I do what
break
I do.
the cycle. Be a cycle breaker.
When I was at the football game, my old dude wasn't with me. I saw other kids with their father. I said, that'll never happen to me. I do what I do because my daughter said she's going to Harvard. It ain't even about y'all. I'm about to come here and blaze y'all. Why? Because I'm trying to get you all the NFL. I ain't about to miss this opportunity. This is the first NFL team I've ever done in my life, and I'm about to lick it. I'm about to give everything I got. And I will know if I don't get another gig, it won't have anything to do with the fact that I didn't put everything on the field. What's your why? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you put on that jersey? Why do you go out and practice? Why? I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it. I gotta eat it. I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard, and you can have whatever it is you want.
Wow. Work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Work hard. Guys, get yourself out of it. There's a part of you that is always going to present judgment. There's a part of you that's always going to question every single thing that you do. You got to tell that whatever that is in you, that's a part of you, whatever trauma you went through, you got to put it in this place and say, not today, not now. And I do this to myself too. I literally do this where I wake up every morning and I say this all the time. I can never stop saying this. It's so true. Is that I wake up every morning and while I'm brushing my teeth, I'm saying, girl, there's a lot of things you had to do yesterday that you didn't get to. Every day. And then while I'm brushing my teeth, I'd say, Tisha, stop. 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 Not today. Because this is a day that the Lord has made. And I will, WILL, I will rejoice and be glad in it. I will take action on everything that God has positioned to me to take action on, because money is working for me. I'm not working for money. If you got to look yourself in the mirror and come up with your own statement, come up with your own thing, do it, whatever it is that you need to do to get you going. Because at the end of the day, time is the thing that you can't get back. It's a thing that people literally fight every day to maximize every single minute. And let me tell you something, Donna, we are all guilty of it. I just said just now that this is how I wake up every morning. I don't wake up every morning and be like, yeah, let's dominate. Let's do this. I don't. I'll be lying to each and every one of you if I sat here and say that I wake up and I'm just like about feeling like I'm going to take over the world. No, absolutely not true. I wake up every morning just like you. I wake up every day feeling fearful, feeling overwhelmed, feeling anxious, feeling, oh my God, I'm behind every day. But then it's the transition that you have to take to get your mind into the state of receiving, get your mind into the right place where it needs to be. Because if you let your mind wander off, and if you fall into that where you're going to sit down and watch the news for the rest of the day, watch TV for the rest of the day, get into conversations that's not helping you, then you're going to stay in guilt. And it's just going to be another day that's going to go by. And one of the things I started doing is I'm starting to wake up way earlier. Because, I noticed that I focus better when I wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, where the house is quiet and all I hear is the fan, and that's it. And I could just focus and really wedge down things in my business and just spend the rest of the day, doing other things. But if you have to sacrifice sleep, if you have to sacrifice, not even sacrifice sleep, like we're still all going to sleep. But what he's saying is, hell, if you could get 6 hours of sleep, wake up, jog, jog in place, drink some water, and just sacrifice, instead of getting 8 hours of sleep, get 6 hours of sleep, just imagine where your business is going to be this time next year, because you're taking those 2 or 3 extra hours that you would have spent on sleeping. Instead, you're using them to work your business. You're letting that compound effect happen, and it just goes from there. So, like I said, it's about alignment. if you waking up early or if you going to bed later is going to put you into alignment with all the things that you want to do, then you got to do it, right? You just got to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching and joining me on this recap. And we had a major show today. If y'all missed my client spotlight, and Donna, I need to get you on the show so I can interview you, sis. I need to get you on the show for sure. Make sure you guys just, get out there and dominate. That's the most important. And make sure you're in alignment with everything. So go check out the show. It was amazing, guys. I had some powerhouse women on. It was phenomenal. So I'll see y'all next time. I'm tired. Bye, y'all.
I'm Artavia Denise, your Flab to Fab Mama. I help busy and postpartum moms transform from baby flab to mama fab by helping them regain their mental and physical pre-pregnancy body with my knowledge and experience through pregnancy weight gain and weight loss. And my mission is to help you all become beautiful, sexy, and confident in your own skin. And Letitia had helped me with direction in my business, and she has made me feel completely confident. She's helped me get out of my own self-thinking. Before, I used to feel like I couldn't do this. There's no way. I didn't believe in my own dream, and she's given me hope, and she's given me structure, and she's gave me great direction and leadership. And I am just totally confident, and I'm ready to rock this.
You don't get to this level talking. You don't get to this level almost. You don't get to this level doing 70%. You get to this level when you execute. All I's are dotted, all T's are crossed. Is that clear? People respect you when you finish, not when you talk. Some of y'all, you talk too much. Stop talking. You don't got to tell me what you're going to do. Just what? Just do it. You think I'm going to have respect for you because you're talking about it, or you think I'm going to have respect because you do it?